All right, let's get it. Sorry to lose some of my vision here. It's kind of hard to see anything from this angle. We're at 15, we need 85 more. Let's go. 100 to end the workout. No excuses. There we go. 70 more. We gotta do 100. We just did 30. We need 70 more. Keep it up, guys. $100 push-ups to end the workout. Did 30. Need 70 more. We're going about 15 each round. 15, yeah, about 10, 15 each round. Whew. Let's go. 15. Whew. What up, what up? 45, so we need 55 more push-ups. This one's gonna be a tough one because I'm already done with my workout. So finishing with these in the sun is not fun, but it's fun when you're done. That's what I like to say. So 55 more. Let's get into it, man. About 15, 10 each. Keep up the good work, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you. Did 50-pound shoulder presses today. Feeling really good about that, but it got me cooked for the rest of this workout. That was the only issue. What up, what up? Yeah, the donations will be set up soon, I promise, guys. All right, 55 more push-ups, let's go. We're going in 10s now. And then if it gets too much, we'll go in 5s. Let's go. Whew. All right, only need 45 more push-ups. I've done 55 so far. I'm trying to get 100. 100 push-ups for the end of the workout. We're at 55. We're going by 10s. And then if it gets tough at the end, then we'll go by 5s. Right now I need 45 more. I'm at my college gym right now. All right, 45 more push-ups, guys. Let's do it. I'm gonna have to do it in under 5 minutes, so it is what it is. Can't be a wuss now. Let's go. Now my chest is feeling it for sure. Starting to get those old feelings I used to get in my chest when I used to do a lot of push-ups. I'm liking it. I'll need 35 more, guys. We're not gonna go in 5s yet though, we're still gonna go in 10s. I'm not that tired yet. I'm definitely cooked, but you just gotta keep going, man. 35 more. You're gonna have to get it done within the next 4 minutes. It's simple, man. It's about mental perseverance. Not doing it when you don't want to, because right now I don't want to. In the beginning of this workout, I was hyped, I was ready to go. Now, as you guys can see, I'm tired, sun's gotten to me, but I still need 35 more, and I will not end this workout until 35 completed push-ups are done for the total of 100 to end this workout, because I've done 65 so far. Simple as that. All right, let's go. 35 more. Come on. Let's go. $25 more. 25 more, yo. And I have to get it done within the next 3 minutes. 75 push-ups done, 25 more. Ending the workout with 100 push-ups after already doing 5 exercises. Incline dumbbell, shoulder press, tricep extensions, all that. Now it's time to do the most primal human movement. Maybe I'll widen these out a little bit, actually. Just a little bit, just for a little bit wider grip. 25 more push-ups, and then we're done. We're not gonna go in 5s yet. We're still gonna go by 10s. Towards the end, we might go by 5s. I'm getting really tired. Gotta keep going. Let's go. All right, 15 more. This chest pump is actually going insane. $15 more, guys, come on. Y'all can't do 15 more with me? Everyone at home that's also doing the push-ups, 15 more. 85 done. 15 more. I almost said 55 more, I would have died. 15 more, guys. Come on. 15 more. Do we do all 15 in a row? We only got 2 more minutes to complete them. At 7:42, I said done. So, 15 more push-ups. Let's go. Whew, 95. 5 more, guys. 5 more push-ups and I'm done. Come on. 1 sip of water, and then we're good. Sun will not give you skin cancer if you're a healthy person. Not how that works at all. All right. 5 more, then I'm done. 5 more, then I'm done. Seriously, I can't do this anymore. 5 more slow and controlled though, because if not, then it's not gonna go well. So, let's go. Whew. Two more. More. Come on. Whew. Done. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus, I'm sweating right now, bad. Real bad. It's all good though. We're chilling. Yo, this chat's purely here for push-ups. If you're not here for push-ups, you can leave right now. We're talking about push-ups and working out. I don't want to hear anything else, to be honest. If y'all want to hear me in a random state of mind, don't hop into my workout lives. Hop into my Ask Me Anythings. That's where I'll be random. Right here is where we're focused. God, I fucking hate these people. This is actually a great song playing right now. Where are you? This is a good song. Jesus, do I have like red ants on my leg or something? Why is it itching so much? Jesus. It's like actually itching to an insane extent I can't even describe. It's like actually weird. Like confused. I feel like I forgot something. I know I didn't though. I just constantly always feel like that. Jesus, no, there is something like literally crawling on my leg, and I cut all my fingernails, so I can't give it a nice scratch. That's a loss. This is the pump. I don't like this angle. Okay, this part of my chest definitely got a crazy pump. Jesus Christ. What's going on there? I'm addicted to the after parking lot pumps. It's insane. I don't know why, but it's just for me. Yeah, that's insane. All right, now we're in here. It's itchy. Like, my legs are itchy. I don't know why. It's so weird feeling. Whew. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on. What up, what up? We're doing good in the car right now. This is kind of just a, I guess this is an after gym car talk kind of vibe. Chilling in the car, talking, vibing. Any questions y'all got, I guess. That's pretty much the vibe. I don't know if I want to go home and just do the rest of the stream, or we could even just do a little car talk stream in here. Probably gonna get home, to be honest. My car has been messed up. Like, I turned this, and look how much it actually turns when I turn. Like, the steering wheel is not connected to the car at all. It's slower. It is way, way, way slower. Let me hit this guy real quick. Or this guy. This guy looks like he's ready to, no, just a motorcycle. Sorry, look like he's ready to, like, bomb the campus or something with that big-ass backpack. Hey, goddamn. Here's where things get interesting. To say the very least amount of words possible. Hey man, how we doing? How push-up feel today? It felt good, man. Tiring. Very, very tiring, but it's all about person. My bad, everyone. Sorry. Here is the issue. I need to pay with my phone. So I need to get off my phone for a second to pay the thing. Because you need to pay for parking in college. I know it's stupid. Very, very stupid. But, it is what it is. Like, you gotta, I mean, life's going to give you challenges. What are you going to do? Are you going to sit there and complain about the challenges? Or are you going to be like, hey, this is what it is. This is my life. Like, this guy is going so slow right now. Am I going to complain about him? Or am I just going to accept that, you know what, maybe he's having a bad day? Yeah, I mean, maybe he just needs to hit the gym. So it is what it is. Like, you can't look at these things too deeply when it comes to anything like that. Anything like that. You know what I might start doing, though? I might start doing car raw talks in the sun. That might be a move, because I notice I get a lot of viewers whenever I'm in my car. Whenever I'm in my car, I get a lot of viewers. It's just, for whatever reason, that's an angle that people enjoy. And I think with the sun, with the car, with the shirt off, that raw talk, people enjoy it. Let me know how the stream's going. I know things could definitely be botchy when I'm driving. So just let me know if it's running smoothly or if something's all messed up and you can't even hear me and you're just, I guess, excited for the ride. Like, let me know. Reason number 73 on why I need a tripod. The phone falls when I drive. When I make any sharp turn, basically, it's gonna be like, oh, no, I need to make this light. I'm sorry. Sorry. Hope a cop didn't just see me there. I definitely would have just got pulled over. Also, this dude should not be going. I'm going way too fast for you to think it's a good idea to go, bro. You're lucky I'm a good driver. Got you in the recommended. Hell yeah, love that. Cops, bro. I know. We're not a fan of cops. Well, sorry, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say I'm not a fan of seeing cops when I drive. It's not like something that makes my day at all. Bro, what the? Okay, what's going on? There are some people parked out in front of my house. Oh, they're not in front of my house, never mind. They're like super close to it, but they're not near it. But my car is gonna get screwed up by this dust for sure. Ooh, my homie's car got even more messed up. Jesus Christ. So I think this car angle is actually the move. Yeah. Because think about it. Yeah, this is not a bad angle at all. I don't hate on this angle at all. Because at the end of the day, like, we're here. Sun's out. I mean, yeah, you could probably see the workers out there in the back. This is broken. Nothing I could do about that. So, yeah. QT. Oh, thanks. Facts. I got you on my recommended. Hell yeah. Where you headed? I'm headed to my home. I just got done with my workout, so now I'm going home to get a nice just meal in, pretty much. That's pretty much where my brain's at. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can change this angle up a little bit. We're gonna try something out. Because we're already in my neighborhood. We're already chilling. I'm not out here concerned about nothing like that. Let's see if I can do something really quickly. I'm gonna do something real weird. Real weird here. And it's gonna be a weird move. And I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna give it a shot. Because I want a cool angle. See, the move I'm doing isn't that bad. It's good because I'm going to get lots of sun while I do this. Yeah, this is not a bad move at all. Sorry, it's not. Sorry. Nope, I am not calling this a bad move at all. I'm calling this, in fact, a good move. I'm calling this one of the best moves I've made on a live stream, doing a phone live stream. Are you guys kidding me? Look at this angle. Sun right to me. Come on. What are we even talking about? This is a great angle. All I need is a tripod, and I swear I win at this. I swear I win at this stuff. It's as simple as that. All right, what do we got? Do you smoke weed? I've tried it before. Hello again. What are we doing now? We're out here vibing. How loud are your speakers? Not loud at all. I don't listen to music in the car, especially after a workout. What state do you live in? I live in Arizona. What up, what up? What car do I drive? Ford Escape. Florida, Arizona, Texas. No. I'm from South Florida. Lived there most of my life. Now I'm in Arizona. I go here for college. So always in a sunny spot, pretty much. Same. Ford Everest, nice. Yeah. Oh yeah, brother. Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, for me personally, it's really just about finding what works. I know that could mean so many things. You got the low on some bedding if you message you. If you got the low on the bedding, would you not keep that all to yourself? Why would you give it out to other people? I just know if I actually knew the low on the betting, like I actually knew how to make money with betting, I wouldn't tell anyone, especially not a random person on a chat. Maybe I'd tell my friends and family, but why would I give that free information out? You know what I mean? Doesn't make sense. The more that gets put in, the more that comes with it. Oh, interesting. So I like give you 100K and you'll just make $1 million for me? Thanks. That sounds like a great deal. I'll give you 100K right now. Here's my bank account number. It's, yeah. Yeah. What up, what up? My hair's looking a lot blonder because I've been getting more sun. You know what I mean? Like, it's definitely It's definitely been good. This has been a good situation. I like doing the early lives a lot more because first off, I get way more people to actually watch the live, number one, and also number two, most of the time it's in like a good angle of sun and it's like a workout angle. So, you know, you're lost, bro. The one. Oh, let's see what the genetic failures have to say today. You're lost, bro. You're the one cringy online for views. LMAO. Yeah, gotcha. 35 viewers in here. You can be here if you want, or you can't. But have fun making that money, big dog. I'll do what I can to make my money. Yeah, it's been a really, really good morning. It has been a really, really good morning. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, besides the fact that this thing's just broken. Like, broken. Broken. Nothing you could do about it. No way to fix it. Just done. So, that just is what it is. Love from India? Hell yeah, brother. Good to see you in here, man. Like I said, this is just post-workout vibes. Did 100 push-ups, got a great chest pump. The first time doing shoulder presses for 50-pound dumbbells. And I know you guys are like, bro, that's nothing compared to what you do. And I would have to agree to a certain extent, but you have to understand, I hurt my shoulder. So me doing shoulder presses with even the 50-pound dumbbells, for me personally, is insane because I hadn't gotten that far up. Because when I was first doing shoulder presses, before I hurt my shoulders, I don't think I got up to any, like, I never got up to like 30s. Like 30s was the highest I got up to. And then hurt my shoulder, then went to like 10s, 25s, slowly 35s, 45s, and now I just hit 50s for like 8 reps, man. So it was very good. And I mean, the truth is, 2 weeks from now, I'm probably going to go for 55s. And 2 weeks after that, I'm probably going to go for 60s. And I just know for a fact that 60-pound dumbbells on shoulder press, that is going to feel real good. Okay? Because to really grow the shoulders, yes, like obviously lat raises are good, shoulder press is good, but you want heavy shoulder press to really grow your shoulders like a compound movement. That's how you really grow the shoulders. Where are you, South Florida? You gotta eat some food now, though. I do have to eat some food. I gotta eat a nice high protein meal. Probably just gonna be 4 burger patties, to be honest. Some like 3 pickles, maybe like 3 apple sauces, some raw milk, and some blueberries, but probably going to be like almost a 2,000 calorie meal with like almost 120 to 140 grams of protein. So, yeah. You got a sunburn? Did lost 5 pounds? No, I don't have a sunburn. Oh, hell no. 30? I literally did 50. Yeah, bro. I mean, yeah, dude, I was hurt, bro. I was literally hurt, man. Like, I was only doing 30-pound. Like, now I'm doing 50. I mean, for incline dumbbell, I do like 80-pound dumbbells. I'm probably going to try to 85 soon. But when it comes to shoulder press, it's a whole different movement for me because I hurt my shoulder. So, it's a whole different thing. But when it comes to actual dumbbells, I'm hitting like 85s. Going to hit probably 90 soon, to be honest. Bro, have some good shakes. Banana, nah, we're not on banana peanut butter, bro. That's gonna lower your test. I'm telling you, bro. The peanut butter banana wave, it's okay if you don't know what you're doing. But the truth is, bro, if you want protein, just eat red meat. Just literally just eat beef. I'm telling you, that's the most bioavailable protein. Steak's the best thing you could eat. I weigh 165 pounds. I weighed probably like 95 pounds 3 years ago, so I put on like 70 pounds of muscle in the past 3-4 years, which is almost unheard of, but I was able to do it because good mentality, understood high protein foods and high intensity training. You gotta understand, guys, I was severely skinny. Like, this wasn't supposed to happen. No one was ever supposed to ask me for workout advice. That wasn't supposed to be my reality. My reality was supposed to be a pale, skinny, little like smoker dude. That was what God had or at least what my life was going to turn into, until I decided to flip the script and yeah, become a workout person. But the truth is, like, the truth be told, man, God did not create me that way. God wanted me to be a very frail, weak young man. Or he wanted me to be strong, but he wanted me to understand what it meant to be weak. Because if I had never worked out, the weakness I would have compared to just the average person that never worked out is insane. That was probably one of my biggest disadvantages, was that if you compared my strength to someone that's never touched weights compared to my version of myself that never touched weights, I was probably like 3 times weaker than them. Now, I mean, I'm stronger than 98% of the human population, but that I don't think I would have been able to even care about a stat like that unless I was stronger than every single person in the weight room at a certain point. So it's good to have these big transitions of really, really weak to really, really strong, because it gives you this perspective of, first off, how humans work, okay? You understand how humans treat you, not only men and women. Okay, you understand how men treat you when you're weak and they feel like you're not a threat, and you understand how women treat you when they feel like you're weak and not a threat, and you understand how men, you understand how all this shit works, okay? You understand, everything. So you understand a lot more about people when you have different experiences, as a human. I know for a fact, dudes are nicer to you and less insecure when you are weaker. So I will tell you right now, yes, maybe I wasn't respected, but dudes were a lot nicer to me. They because they kind of felt bad for me. That was a big thing. When it comes to now, though, a lot of them don't feel bad. They feel more either motivated, right, which is good, or they feel jealous, you know what I mean, which is not good. But it's not like they feel bad for me anymore. And when it comes to women, a whole different situation. Before, they just don't see you, and now they see you. It's simple as that. Before, it wasn't like they made fun of you. It's just they literally didn't see you. They weren't like, oh, I see you. Like you didn't exist, basically, when you're weak. But once you kind of have aura and presence, then you exist more. You know what I mean? That's kind of how it is for girls. But for dudes, they'll notice you no matter what. They'll always notice you. But how they treat you will vary on how much of a threat you are, 1,000%. But if you notice every single dude is being nice to you, every single one, you might need to work on something. What's going on? What's your weight, though? 165 pounds. I'm 40. Nice. Yeah, same. I was really skinny, too. I'm still better. What are you drinking? Water. Mountain Valley water. Mountain Valley water. Yep. So, here's what I'll say. I'm not going to end the stream here, but I am going to switch locations because I'm hungry and I want food. And the truth is, y'all got to eat food after your workout to build as much muscle as possible. And you can't really be lackadaisical with that stuff. I know some dudes that will literally drink a fruit smoothie after their workout. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? You need protein. You need animal protein. You literally just went hunting. You went on basically a hunt. You guys have to understand, working out is basically you hunting. Are you gonna hunt for a fruit smoothie, or are you gonna hunt for a mammoth? Come on. So that's the truth. Is you need the mammoth meat. You don't need the fruit. You're not hunting for berries after an intense hunt workout. You're hunting for the fat and the nutrients of the meat. That's what you're looking for. That's just how it works. I'm sorry. So after your workouts, if you're out here having fruit smoothies or soy, anything that doesn't involve an animal food, you're doing it wrong. Sorry. And don't give me the vegan protein bullshit. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Jesus. Oh my God. Okay. We got some work to do. Okay. My bad, guys. My bad. Everyone in the building. Okay. Sorry, my bad. What are you drinking? Water. Your hair is 1,000% fluffy hair. Yes, it is. Cooking stream? I'll definitely be grilling for sure. I was passing through London Gatwick today, and it really sad to see the memorial place where perished ones, they were supposed to land there yesterday. Makes me appreciate every day to live. Yeah, that's very interesting. What up? Didn't properly congratulate 2,000. Congrats. Thank you, yeah. Eat some chicken eggs. Yep, chicken and eggs. Also, I know that some of y'all are Indians. I know I got a lot of Indian viewers, and y'all be watching the, y'all don't, eat red meat, And if that's the case, you need to go more ham on the eggs and chicken because you're not getting the nutrients from the red meat. And truth is, the studies is that in India, a lot of them actually have diabetes and a lot of fat around their bodies because of lack of red meat and a vegetarian diet. This is just the research that I've conducted, okay? You can tell me what you want, but I look into this stuff a lot more than you guys might think. Like, the truth is, I know more about some Indian, like, health than actual Indian friends of mine. Like, I'll tell them, like, you know this is happening in your country? He's like, bro, no, I don't know. I'm like, what? How do you not know? Like, literally. I'll have my Indian friend on a stream one time, and he'll explain to you what's good, or how I changed his whole vibe, because I've been getting him on the better diet and working out. So, yeah. Dude, add more white meat to your diet. Why? Avoid red meat? Why? Why avoid red meat? Can someone give me a good reason to avoid red meat besides the fake studies that were put off by scientists to get paid more and make men have less energy? Those are the only reasons that don't really add up. You guys have to understand, all the red meat studies about clogging your arteries, causing, heart attack, that's all bullshit. It's all to make men have lower energy and lower testosterone. And so they could promote cereal, so then those cereal companies can actually make more money. So you guys have to understand, the whole red meat propaganda wasn't like a mistake. It wasn't like, oh, we got this wrong, like red meat's actually healthy. It's like, no, we're trying to tell you red meat's bad for you so we can make money and have you be more controlled, less energy, so you guys don't want to revolt on us because we're trying to control you. That's how I genuinely think of it. You guys understand, in those red meat studies where they said red meat's bad, they put lasagna as red meat. Lasagna is one of the most unhealthy things you could eat because of the amount of unprocessed bread in it. But somehow they put that as red meat. I'm telling you right now, the people that eat lasagna have no idea about the carnivore diet. So how about we study the people that only eat red meat and fruit, and not the people that eat all the other bullshit? Oh, I'm a good study. Okay, only 2 pounds of red meat every single day and fruit, lean, no heart disease, no all that. So I'm doing conspiracy. Nope, no conspiracies here, brother. It may seem like a conspiracy because it's the first time you're hearing it, but the truth is, it's not a conspiracy. I've looked into deep into this, and I will tell you one thing, man. You are being lied to. You are being lied to about cereal being good for you in the morning. You were being lied to about 3 meals in the day being a normal thing. You were lied to about Kellogg having heart-healthy Cheerios. Cheerios are not heart-healthy. Red meat is good for you. It is not bad for your cholesterol. Cholesterol is actually one of the best producers of testosterone. You actually need cholesterol, and fat is actually good because fat helps with cholesterol and testosterone. So, yes. And guys, you have to understand, I could literally do a 10-hour stream discussing why red meat is good and why you guys have all been lied to think that it's bad. I could literally do a 10-hour stream about it. I'm living proof, but also my friends are living proof, and also tons of people on the internet are also living proof. Look up the amount of people that are on a vegan diet, and you tell me how many of them are thriving. Look up the amount of people on a carnivore diet, and tell me if they're thriving. That's all. Don't do anything else. You don't need to look at any studies because studies contradict each other all the time. Just look at people saying, I did this diet, this is how I feel. Okay? That's going to be the best evidence you're going to get. Because these studies are paid off by people, paid off by scientists to make money. So you have to look at it from a whole different perspective of, okay, what did this person say? Does this person who's taken a video of him eating steak, raw steak every single day, and saying he's felt better, that's evidence. I don't care if you guys are like, ugh. No, it's evidence. It's fucking evidence because everyone told him he was going to fucking get sick, fucking die from eating red meat, and he never fucking did. Not once. He continued to eat raw steak, and he was completely okay. I'm not saying you guys need to take it that far and eat raw steak, but open your mind a little bit. What's going on? Do you think when we hunted and gathered in the freaking winter times, do you think the mammoth, like, oh, no, we don't have any fire because we couldn't produce any fire. It was winter. No, we can't cook it, so we're not going to eat it. No, we're going to get heart disease. No, they didn't think that. They thought, okay, we're going to eat it raw, and they ate it raw. Look it up, guys. We used to eat animals raw. That's what we do. We still do it in tribes, and some of these people in the tribes live to 100, 200 years old. They drink literally raw blood and raw milk all day. Like, I'm just saying. But you guys don't look into that stuff, so then you just hear it, and you're like, bullshit. Look into it. Am I wrong? Do I look wrong when it comes to health? Seriously. Like, I'm one of the healthiest people I know, one of the most energetic, mentally cognitive. Are you trying to say I'm a bad representation of health? In what way? Like, seriously. So, yeah. Yo, you're back? Hell yeah. I know I'm Indian. I know, bro. And I know a lot more about the Indian history than you guys may think. A lot more than the average white dude, okay? I'm not just the average white dude that's just like, I don't even know what's going on there. No, I know. Y'all got diabetes, especially in the north. And the reason is because of the vegetarian diet and the avoidance of red meat. I'm telling you right now, Sean Baker made a whole talk about it. Follow Sean Baker, bro. Carnivore for 12 years, used to be a doctor. Stopped being a doctor because he said that was all bullshit. And went carnivore because he realized that's the way. Like, what do we say to these people? We don't. Here's the issue. Here's my biggest issue: is the people that deny what I say don't even know these people exist. Not like, oh, I've seen that guy, he's wrong. Not that. Like, that's a little bit more intelligent. Like, I don't even know who you're talking about. Okay, then how could you even make an argument if you don't even know who I'm talking about? That's where I get really bothered. Anyways, what's your workout routine? Chest, triceps, shoulders, and then back, biceps, like side delt shoulders, and then legs, and then a little bit of shoulders, rest, repeat. Or just push-pull legs, simple as that. Incorporate sprints in there, incorporate calisthenics in there, incorporate the bag in there every once in a while on rest days. Hold up, I low-key suck at cooking. What do you recommend for meal prepping? Bro, meal prepping low-key might not be the best move unless you're literally, like, have no time and you just want to get your meals in quick. But I would say the best thing to meal prep is rice, chicken, and steak. Simple as that. Just prep. Rice, chicken, steak. We sweet potatoes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, rice, sweet potatoes, those are your carbs. Chicken, steak, those are your proteins. Simple as that. You can mix that up all the time. We used to eat raw meat, but our stomachs have changed, and now we can't because of the evolution. Fun stuff. Okay, so why do you think that? Why do you think because of evolution we started to eat cooked meat? When did that happen? When was that change? Because I know a lot of countries where they still eat raw meat. And I know in Russia, they're the most expensive, richest people eat beef tartare, steak ceviche. In fact, steak ceviche and beef tartare, by the way, is just raw. Another way of fancy way of saying raw steak is one of the highest delicacies for the richest people in the world to eat at restaurants. Why is raw steak one of the highest, most expensive things on the menu on a rich person like a Russian restaurant? Why is it the most expensive? Also, why do they not see it as bad? Why all of a sudden, because it's called beef tartare and steak ceviche, it's all nice now. It's just raw steak. It's still raw steak. We just changed up the name, and now people are okay with eating it. That's where I really am like, wait a second, have we just been lied to this entire time? Like, what do you mean? These rich people are all over here eating raw steak every single night for their stuff. Like, what are we even doing? Like, I don't know. Like, to me, man, And when you feel like you've been lied to, it makes you protest to find the truth even more. So that's why I've been doing what I've been doing. And like I said, I mean, most people have told me I would have died by now. I would have got a heart attack by now. I would have at least got clogged arteries by now. You know, red meat would have killed me by now because I've been eating it every single day for the past 2-3 years. And like I said, they're like, no, if you eat that much red meat. Like, okay, so why are all of these carnivores not dying of heart attacks? Because there's so many carnivores now. There are so many people that purely only eat red meat. I still eat the fruit. I still, you know, play the field a little bit. They only eat carnivore. Like, imagine if someone only ate cupcakes for the rest of their life, like a cupcake diet. Those people would all die. But there's people on carnivore diet that only eat steak for like 12 years, and not only are they feel good, they are thriving. Have not been to the doctor since. Like, I'm sorry. Like, there's so much to this. Like, and if you wanna say that I'm wrong or I have conspiracies, the truth is you have not done enough research. You have not done enough research. Hi. How do you usually do your research on stuff? Talk about how do you proof check, etc. Because I'm honestly curious. Other than personal experiences, which I assume you're not. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's a good question. So most of it is personal experience, okay? Because at the end of the day, you're not going to learn something until you do it yourself. Then the other second highest part of it is other people's talk about it. So I would watch a YouTube video of some guy saying, hey, I went on carnivore for 6 months. You go through their YouTube and you can see them eating steak for 6 months straight. Videos every single day of them eating steak for 6 months. And they say, this is what I look like before, this is what I look like now. This is how I acted before, this is how I acted now. And not one time have I not seen full improvements. So that's a lot of my knowledge is the other people. And then obviously my dad, my friends, they a lot of them switched to carnivore too, and they talk about the benefits too. The funniest thing is, my friend that switched to carnivore, he was the one telling me about all the bullshit. He was the one saying, bro, you're full of shit. Bro, this isn't true. You're getting caught up in these like lies, and like you're my friend, and like I want the best for you, but like I just think that, you know, you're getting too caught up in this, and I just disagree with you. And now 2 years down the road, after hearing more of what I've been talking about, he's basically a full carnivore. Like, he basically eats red meat, steak, and he's like, I don't know, I was closed-minded to it. I didn't understand that, you know, there's, like, basically being lied to. But you guys have to understand is once you do the first thing of realizing you've been lied to, then you see all the lies. It's like a rabbit hole. So for him, he was like, wait a second, let me look at these people's carts. That's what did it for him. He started to just look at people's carts at the store, and he started to realize what people ate healthy foods and what people didn't. So like he would just see a bunch of like bread and cereal, and he would see the person, it was like fat. And he would see someone with like vegetables, fish, steak, or whatever, and he'd be like, they're healthy. And he just kind of put together, like, if you look at the cart of the person at the store, you can almost guarantee, like, you can almost put it together. And that's what really did it for him. And then once he obviously tried the diet and started noticing how much better he felt, then it was all in. Then it was like, okay, now I feel better. So now I feel like I can't be wrong because I literally just proved it to myself. Pacers, OKC. Pacers. How do you have red meats, and what kind of red meats? I usually just do ground beef or like beef patties, but I like a ribeye. I like a nice steak too. Bruh, don't trust other people. Okay, here's the thing, man. You have to understand something. It's not like I'm like, oh my God, this one person did this. That's why I say my main evidence is from myself. I trust myself the most, okay? I'm not going to just see one person and be like, oh, he did it. No, I tried it for myself. I know, I trust myself the most. But it is comforting to see 10,000 people online all saying the exact same thing. Yes, I feel better. Yes, I feel better. And what's even more comforting is seeing all the vegans online saying, no, I don't feel better. The amount of people that have switched from vegan to carnivore. Guys, look this up. Stop listening to me. If you think I'm full of shit, fucking listen to someone else then. Like, seriously. Like, if you think I'm full of shit, then fucking look it up. Look up carnivore. Okay, look up carnivore diet. Okay, see if it helps these people. Make your own assessment. The whole point is you shouldn't be listening to everything I say, and you shouldn't agree with everything I say. You should make your own assessments based off things, okay? That's the thing, is you guys think that I'm like, look at one person and go, oh, he did that. No, you have to understand, I am constantly, like, my social media has zero brain rot. All it has is people eating animal-based, carnivore, or all these diets. You guys have to understand what my social media is. This is why I'm so good at this and why I understand it so well. Because your guys' social media is probably a bunch of brain rot funny things that you swipe on all day. My swiping is, I just did carnivore and it went really well. How to make a bunch of money. Vegan really sucks. That's my For You page, okay? So you have to understand, I have a whole different For You page of people actually telling me the truth. Okay, that's why I know this stuff so well. That's why I talk about it so well, and that's why I'm so advanced with talking about it. That's why a lot of people hop in and they're like, well, dude, I don't even know what you're talking about. You're saying words I don't even know. I'm like, bro, start researching it. Start learning about it. Maybe you'll actually get more lean. Maybe you'll put on some muscle. Maybe you'll get some better mental cognitive function. Maybe you'll actually be able to talk faster and not be so slow and be so addicted to your phone and so slow with the food. The food's building plaque in your brain. You don't even realize. So now you're slow with the food. You're slow with the phone. Everything's slow, and then you have no growth. Seriously, guys, and you could even look at how I looked in the past 4 years, and you tell me after eating red meat more that I don't look healthier, that I don't look better. Seriously, look at my last Instagram post about text-maxing, and you tell me that I don't look healthier. Seriously. So tell me with a straight face I don't look healthier. That myself 4 years ago looks healthier than now. That I would love for someone to tell me that, because they can't. They can't. My bad. Sorry, I need a tripod. Thanks, I wasn't wrong, though. You may feel strongly about stuff, but it's bad to generalize. Like I said, there's no generalization going on. It's purely just, well, I don't even know if we're talking about me, but no, there's no generalization going on. It's purely just stats, evidence, and like the idea of watching someone do 50 push-ups, feel better, and put on muscle after doing 50 push-ups every day for a month. It's the same as like that. Like I just see someone do it, more and more people do it from different perspectives. Another dude that also hated on the carnivore diet before even trying it, used to be vegan, tried the carnivore diet, now he's full carnivore. And his entire channel is about how he was wrong, about how he's now on a biblical diet. Biblical diet basically means animal-based diet, carnivore, which is red meat, fruit and eggs, all that stuff. Biblical diet is the same thing as carnivore diet, basically, or animal-based diet. And he was vegan before, and he talks about literally a whole video about how carnivore animal-based saved his life. So I'm telling you guys right now, and I know a lot of people have been told by a doctor or, oh, like your grandpa or your uncle, they died from red meat or they had too much red meat, that's why they got cancer. But I'm trying to tell you right now, and I know it's very sad, and some of you guys have emotional connections to this whole thing, but the truth is, your doctor lied. And your doctor didn't lie like I'm lying to my customer. Like your doctor thought he was telling the truth, but your doctor was lied to about red meat. Your doctor was told every single time that any of these bad things happen, you ask them if they had red meat, because all these bad studies about red meat demonized it. That's the issue. So now your doctor is basically brainwashed into thinking red meat's bad. So every single time you've ever mentioned if you eat red meat and something bad, he goes, oh, we'll stop eating red meat. So now everyone's like, oh, well, I guess that happened because the doctor's always right. But even though the doctors are full of shit in the USA, that's why we're the fattest, sickest, most unhealthy population of all time, 80% obesity rate. And we're trying to listen to these doctors? A fat doctor, too. In what world? In what world is that okay? Seriously. Please see my comment. I like you. Oh, thank you. Flex? Bro, I'm done. I can't flex. I'm sorry. That's all I got for you. That's all I got. He will sure answer comment. You can, as long as you can logically understand their knowledge or stuff they say. Exactly. Who considers what is healthy? Cereal is considered healthy and is full of sugar, yet red meat is frowned upon in a Jewish influenced society. What's with the Jew, bro? I don't even know what that has to do with any of the red meat stuff. You may be right, but stop making hustle space. Who are you afraid of, brother? The influence is heavy if you want me to be silent. I'm not afraid of anything except quitting. I think my biggest fear, actually, for anything, is quitting. The idea of quitting something. That's the scariest thing to me. Everything else, I mean, we'll figure that out. Like, you can get over that, but quitting, man? No. That's probably the thing I'm most afraid of, is the idea of quitting. But enough. What is real will prosper? Yep, true. What is real will prosper? That's the thing. It's like, at the end of the day, everyone can have these debates about things, but like, we'll know what's real after like we see who thrives and who doesn't based off these diets and health. You know what I mean? That's the thing. It's like the proof's in the pudding. Like at the end of the day, I could do all these arguments, but it'll never be a better argument than me 20 years from now being healthier than I ever been and like also preaching the carnivore diet and animal-based diet. That'll never be better raw primal evidence than me just saying it. Because me just saying it isn't going to do enough. Even though I've done it for 3 years, look good doing it, look better, had a transformation, all that, it needs to be like 20, 30 years of constantly pushing it, constantly being it, constantly thriving it, just to really prove that this is the way. You know what I mean? No, don't shut up, man. You can criticize anyone, everyone. Yeah, literally, this is open chat. You can say whatever you want. Like, at the end of the day, if someone wants to disagree with me, that's good. Everyone disagreeing with me is not a good thing. I want disagreement so I could give my opinion so then people could get middle ground. And also, I want people to disagree with me because you shouldn't be listening to everything I say. If you agree with everything I say, then you're doing it wrong. You need to agree with some things I say and then like take the good out of me, okay? Because if you agree with everything I say, then something's not right. You need to be more unique, okay? It is what it is. I agree with everything I say because I'm fucking me, okay? It is what it is. But you shouldn't agree with everything I say because we have two completely different perspectives and two different lives. And the truth is, some things work for me and some things don't work for you. Being very simple, real. He was talking about me, bro. No, you aren't. Guys, you have to understand. I'm talking about everything. Like I'm never really specifically talking about one person. Maybe I'm answering one specific question, but I am talking to everyone. Okay. No, you actually aren't being civilized. Full criticism, certain demographic group, without both viewpoint. But keep talking. No one's trying to silence you. If I was trying to silence you, I would just time you out. But I support freedom of speech, expression, this open space, but all love. Like I said, I'm criticizing everyone. Okay, I don't specifically go for anyone. Everything I say is for everyone. Maybe it's a specific question that I answer, but I'm not like, hey, you. I'm like, hey, everyone, let's talk about this. You know what I mean? Like, you guys have to understand, I'm not a very, like, personal person. I'm very, like, especially with the streams, I'm very, like, everyone can hear it. Because the truth is, y'all ask good questions, I answer them. You may get a good answer from it, but maybe 10 other people also wanted to ask that question. They were a little nervous too. They don't want to put themselves in the chat. They're just watching. And they're like, hey, I get that question. Hell yeah. You know? So keep asking questions. Keep being open-minded. I'm about it. And if you disagree with me, put in the comments. I'm not going to be the dude that's like, if you disagree with me, I'm just going to kick you out because you're wrong. Like, no. I'm okay. I'm about it. Disagree with me. I love arguing about my things because I think I'm right. Like, simple as that. So if I didn't think I'm right, then I would be nervous about anyone disagreeing with me on, like, in public, you know? So if I'm okay with people disagreeing with me, clearly I think I'm right in some way, right? Do you have virtuality? Nah. How old are you? 21. You're not talking about push-ups though. I know. Sorry. The push-ups were kind of the beginning of the stream, and yeah, I agree. It's not really. It's not really. It's not really a push-up stream anymore. It was when I was doing the push-ups, but now it's just an after-workout kind of stream. And I don't know how much longer it's gonna go, because to be honest, I was really only supposed to live stream the push-ups, but things happen. What was your best moment of life? I don't even know. I don't think there's a specific best moment in life. I think there's a lot that I could put together. I disagree with you on carnivore diet. Yep. Like I said, it's okay. It's okay to disagree. Like, I would like to know the reason why, but yeah. Like I said, for me personally, whenever someone disagrees with me, I'm not like, you're wrong for disagreeing. I always just want to know, okay, cool. What's your reasoning? You gotta have to understand, I took debate. So at the end of the day, I did understand that there are people that can, like you, there's a skill to arguing anything. The whole point of debate is that you get good at arguing something that you don't believe in. Okay? That's why they make you argue things that you didn't agree with, or argue two of the same things. Like, in debate, they give a argument, right? And you have to defend one side. And then what you have to do is defend the other side. So now you don't have any bias. You're unable to be biased. Like, I don't know. I think it really can open up, like, I think debate really taught me that, like, arguments aren't one-sided. Like, I used to do arguments so much differently. I used to do arguments where I was like, I'm only going in trying to be right. I'm trying to be right. I'm trying to get them to say the wrong thing, so then they could mess up. Like, that was a thing, and it worked a lot in arguments. I mean, I was pretty good at debating at the end of the day. But the person at the end of it really didn't like what I did, because I basically made them say something they didn't want to say. And like, because here's what I would do. I'd be like, I would trap them. That was a big thing. I would like to trap them. My favorite thing to do in a debate was get someone to say something I had the perfect counter argument towards. So I'd be like, so you think, and I'd say this, that, and the other. You think this, that, and the other. And I'd make sure the thing that I just said is something I have the perfect counter argument towards. So if I'm like, so you think that people losing weight is all genetics and has nothing to do with their diet and working out. I would make someone say that out loud and say yes. So then, because I have the perfect argument, no, that's incorrect. There's 10 trillion studies about how exercise and diet can improve weight loss and getting healthier. And then we obviously see evidence from just humans in general going to the gyms, getting healthier. Tons of fitness coaches talking about it. There's not one fitness coach that doesn't say the exact same thing. Get healthier, eat better, and exercise more. So that's what I'm saying. But is that really progress? Because I kind of just got them to do exactly what I wanted. So instead, what I like to do is I really like to know, like, what do you actually think? And like, it's like, if you misspeak, it's okay. Like, you can take it back, and then we can go over what you actually think. Because I'm not trying to win the argument anymore. I'm trying to figure out what you think. There's no, like, before I was so concerned about winning the argument. I was like that, like, to the point where I didn't care as much about what I was actually talking about. I was more concerned about just destroying their thing rather than, but now my concern is, like, I'm more in a helping state, where if someone disagrees with me, I look and I say, how can I get your perspective and try to see your perspective and see how your perspective could see it this way. You know what I mean? Because actually, at the end of the day, I want to help people. You don't understand. Like, when I get haters in here disagreeing with me about stuff, one of my favorite things, there's this one dude, I'll never forget him, always came into my streams just hating. Always. Just came in, hate, leave, come back the next day, hate on my stream, come back, hate on my stream. But he kept coming back. And I kept being nice, like, hey, man, good to see you in here. Just hate, come back. Like, I'm just like, bro, like, why? Dude, I swear to God, one of my last videos, he literally commented being like, man, you really motivated me to work out. And I'm telling you, literally, the dude was hating on me all previous streams. I'm like, bro, this is stupid, this is cringy, blah, blah, blah. And I just kept on being like, bro, like, you can join the wave. And now he's like, no, actually really motivated me. And to me, that's great. Now you're part of the ecosystem. You're not a hater anymore. You're getting motivated, and you'll actually grow. Like, you guys understand. Like, not on like some psychedelic talk, but like, every single hater of mine, I would if I had the opportunity to help them grow, I would like that, because all hate comes from insecurity and jealousy. So if we can tackle that part, then you could actually experience a good human life. So yeah, I don't know. I got a whole different opinion on that. Keep up the good work. Thank brother. You are giving motivation like my dad. It's kind of sad that I don't know him very well. Yeah, I'm sorry, brother. And like I said, if sometimes you need that like motivation, or that person that's kind of like gonna tell you like, this is how things are, this is how things are not. You could definitely tell the kids that, like, had someone really, really teaching them like stuff, even whether it was a dad or a coach or a guardian, whatever. Like, you had some sort of man that was respectable, that was teaching you stuff. It's very, very important, because there's a lot of things that, in school, or like school is full of female teachers for the most part. You got your mom, and like, so if you didn't grow up with a dad, and you constantly dealing with your mom, and school with a bunch of female teachers, and you don't do any sports, it is extremely hard to get any masculine, uh, older man kind of guidance, especially as a young man. So that's what I see as a lot, and that's why they say like the biggest issues is like single mother homes. But like a big thing too is that they're getting no like guidance from, you know, uh, a masculine role, and that can really affect a young man, because if you don't have guidance from a masculine role, it's very hard to navigate what the right and wrong things are to do, because as men we are very, very like impulsive, I guess, and things could really like go into a rabbit hole really, really quickly, and there's less like care for it. Like, there's less care for a dude like becoming an alcoholic. You know what I mean? Like, there's not as many people that care. It just is what it is. Like, if a girl starts to just, become an alcoholic, like, her friends are gonna, you know what I mean? But the dude, like, it's just very rare that people care. So you have to understand, like, finding men that can truly like teach you how to be a man is important. And I know it sounds like cringy, because I remember people talking about this as a kid, and I was like, this is cringy, bro. Who cares about becoming a man? This is stupid. This is stupid to think about. Until I actually started understanding what it meant. It meant there's a lot of things that you have to like kind of go over in your brain. Like, you have to. One thing I would say, this is just a random example, very, very random. One thing I would say is, I used to get excited over gossip. I used to get excited over drama. Like, I used to like drama used to excite me. Like, people saying like, oh, this happened, this happened. Now, obviously, cool stories are cool. Someone freaking jumps out of a plane. That's cool. I'm talking about like drama, like other people just being mad at each other. Like, that used to excite me. And what I didn't realize is how much low testosterone activity that actually was. Like, caring about what other people are doing or gossiping about other people. That is a very, very low test thing to do. And I needed a man, my dad definitely helped me out too, but like some guy to be like, no, like, this isn't right. Like, this isn't normal. Like, this isn't what men do. They don't talk about other people. And I mean, I'm happy that happened freshman year of high school, because at that point I realized like how weak I looked caring about gossip or even talking about gossip. And the issue is, I see adult men that do get excited about drama, and I'm like, did your dad never tell you that, like, that you look weak and feminine when you do that? Like, you look weak, and you are becoming more weak. Like, it's true. It's very, very true. Yo, I'm back. How is your life going? Going good. What country do you live in? I live in the USA. And I'm proud. I'm a proud American. I feel like a lot of people get this whole thing wrong, that like I'm not a proud American because I got all my opinions about the health and how they're all trying to make us fat, sick, and unhealthy. Truth is, man, it could be worse. They could be trying to kill us. So they're just trying to kill us slowly and trick us. You know what I mean? So if you could figure that out, you technically win in the USA. That's the thing. That's the thing a lot of people don't understand about the USA, is the way to win in the USA is to avoid social media and bad food as much as possible. Because those are the two killers. Like, that's the thing. Is like, yes, in these other countries, go live out, eat your pizza in Italy, eat your, ice cream because it's not as bad. Here, you can't do it. You can't do it as much, okay? You can't really eat unhealthy food as much in the USA because, unfortunately, as we can see, we are the most fat, sick, and unhealthy population on Earth. And I'm going to tell you guys a stat that is going to gross you guys out. The average American is fatter than the average American pig. Yep. Not like I'm just kidding. Like no. Like I'm telling you that, and I'm saying it with a straight face. The average American is fatter, has more body fat percentage than the average American pig. What do we think about that? Do we think that's a good thing? Do we think that's a bad thing? Do we think it is what it is? That's our life now. We're just going to be like, or do you think there's people out here that are like, I think human evolution was actually meant to be 300, 400 pounds, and I think we're actually evolving and everyone's going to be fat. Oh, dude. Oh my God. I remember this episode on Family Guy, and you guys can think whatever you guys want about Family Guy, but there are some smart people writing that show, and there's also some smart people writing Rick and Morty, and they do a lot of jokes that go over a lot of people's head, but you have to understand, if you understand the jokes, they're hilarious. Like when they did the one joke about like the dude that was about to die, the Muslim that was about to die, and then he's like, I accept Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior, and then he just goes to heaven, and it was just like. And it's just like the joke is like how stupid religion actually is. Like only smart people could really understand how fucking funny that joke is. So, but anyway, off topic. The fucking Family Guy thing literally was an episode about how in 20, 30 years from now, we're all going to be fat. And like this is what it is. And like, so basically the wife like made Peter, because Peter's really fat, like eat healthy. So they all started to eat healthy. And they all ate like bullshit food. They didn't want to do it. And it went horrible, and I'm just thinking, it was the first time I realized, like, holy shit, like, this is actually what our population is going to turn into, a lot more fatter people. But another thing, too, I was like, so that's really what a lot of people go through. Like, they think, as a family, we need to get healthier. They start eating, like, carrots and, like, broccoli and, like, chicken, and then they're like, oh, this is boring and tastes like shit, and then they go back to shit food. I'm like, why don't you guys eat steak and mangoes and, like, good, yummy fruits and steak and eggs and all that? But then they get told that red meat's bad or cholesterol's bad and egg yolks are bad. Oh my God, when someone says egg whites, I swear to God, egg whites, I want to ban egg whites. I want to ban the idea of egg whites ever. I'm being serious. Egg whites is probably one of the dumbest things that has ever came into like the bodybuilding world, the health world, anything. The idea of removing yolk, the most nutrient dense part of the egg, is to me actually insane. It gives you the cholesterol. I'm willing to argue that I'd rather 6 egg yolks than 6 egg whites for the rest of my life, because the yolk is actually where the nutrients is. You guys got it all wrong. State do you live in? I'm in Arizona right now. I'm at Christmas. Honestly, love Family Guy because of the humor. Yeah, natural foods are way more expensive than junk foods. Exactly. Health is wealth, man. That's the other sad reality about health, is that a lot of people are like, nope, it's too expensive. And the truth is, it's to a certain extent. You know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of people kind of get it wrong, where it's like, yes, steak's expensive, but like ground beef isn't expensive. You can get a pound of ground beef for $3.99. 2 pounds of ground beef, that's literally $7. $7 for 2 meals is not expensive, okay? But people don't think like that. They think, no, I got to make the steak, I got to have the eggs, I got to have the gourmet fruit, and that's where they fuck up. But the truth is, if you were just like, all right, I'm trying to be healthy on a budget, I would go in the store, get as much ground beef as possible, get as much frozen fruit as possible, cheapest way to get meat, cheapest way to get fruit, and then you just go. Meat and fruit. I'm telling you guys, meat and fruit is the answer for a lot of issues. Like, because the issue is the carnivore diet, it's a little too overwhelming for people, because number one, your body is going through a whole different state. Your energy is now coming from fat and not carbs. And some people just can't handle that, especially high-intensity trainers like me. I can't handle a carnivore diet. I think I need more carbs. Could I survive the carnivore diet? 1 trillion percent. 1 trillion percent. 1 trillion percent could survive it. But I think I would thrive. I think I thrive more with carbs and energy and electrolytes. That's my point. That's my entire point about it. You know. Yolk's the best. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. No, yolk's the best part, bro. Since clogs. My bad, yo. Bro, you know what's always funny? I never understood this. I like there's been streams where I'll have like 10 viewers in here and I literally won't be able to catch up with the chat. Like it'll literally be an ongoing like 7 to 10 viewers and somehow I'm still unable to catch up with the chat. Sometimes the chat is not even existent and there's like 25 people watching. And I'm just thinking, I'm like, all right, does that mean that there's like all these people that just sit here, watch me, and just don't say a word? Like, how many people out here are actually like just here watching, not saying a word? And I won't know because you guys never put anything in the chat. But like, I see 16, but I feel like only like 2 or 3 people are actually like actively chatting. So that means that like at least 13 to 14 people are just here watching. Purely, maybe they're introverts. Yeah, you know what's funny? Like I thought the whole point of the internet is that that's where introverts go. Like, are people even introverted on the internet where like they feel like they can't like type in the chat? You know, like that's where Jesus, I need to get better at life. Some people are just afraid to speak up. I have the same case IRL. I have selective mutism, but we all learn something from other words. Selective mutism, bro. What the fuck is that? That is some made up bullshit. I'm sorry. It might be a thing, like your brain might do it, but the idea that it's like a disorder and you can't control it and there's nothing you can do about it, I completely disagree with that. I don't even know. But I also don't know what we're even talking about. So I would like to go a little bit deep. It's a disorder, yeah. I think okay. Well, let me tell you one thing that's a fact about this disorder that you have. It's not permanent. If you have ever thought in any time in your brain that your disorder is permanent, that is one of the worst, most detrimental things you could do to your body and brain. Is to think that any of these disorders that have been put on you are permanent. So if you seriously, I'm being serious. Not only is like it's getting better, good, but it's not only it could get better. You could like, oh god, I remember this one dude who had a speech impediment, and he would constantly complain about his speech impediment, constantly complain about his speech impediment, and say like it's unfair, blah blah. And then he learned how to talk the correct way, and now I swear to God, he is one of the most articulate talkers I've ever seen in my entire life, to the point where people literally compliment him on how good he is at talking. And you would think that someone that used to have a speech impediment would never be able to get that. Like, they could get better, but they'll never be. But no. He took it to a whole nother level, saying, no, I hate the fact that I have the speech impediment. I'm going to get so good at talking that not only are people not going to know I have a speech impediment, they're going to think, wow, this guy is so good at talking. That's what you need to do with that. Okay, so that's like the disorder thing. Like, you have to understand, like, any disorder, any like disadvantage or like makes you unique or different is better. The one disorder that was only placed on me as a kid was a processing disorder. That was the one. That was the one for me, okay? The processing disorder. I process things too fast. I read things too fast. My brain looks at things too fast, and they just go over it like that. It's process, disorder. I said, fuck that. I'm not calling it disorder. I'm calling it advantage. All right, what's my advantage of processing disorder? Well, I look at things really fast. Cool. I don't waste time. I now fast. I fast. Okay, fast. Boom. YouTube short. Fast. Boom. Live stream. Boom. Fast. Go work out. Fast. 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 Go. 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 All of a sudden, I'm winning. All of a sudden, this disorder that I was told is now my friend that helps me win and make money and get tan and jacked. How did that happen? You know what I mean? How did the thing that these doctors told me was so bad, was such a disorder that I'm going to have to deal with for the rest of my life, that scared my parents into thinking, oh my God, is my kid going to be good in school, blah, 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 all that, turned into me becoming one of the fastest thinkers and processors and doers of all time. It's now an advantage. So if you look at it that way, if you flip the script, man, I mean, you could kill. You can absolutely kill. But best way to stay silent is to learn, watch people talk. Some good, some bad knowledge. LOL. Yes, that is very, very true. Overall, especially in like situations where you feel like you're not the coach, then definitely stay silent. Like for me personally, you guys have to understand, y'all probably think I'm a yapper. Y'all probably think I'm a yapper. Like you guys probably think if you met me in real life, I'd go on yapping. Truth is, I wouldn't. Truth is, if you guys saw me in social interactions, you'd understand I'm much more of an observer and a listener. Because for me personally, I actually do genuinely think you do get more out of the observing and listening. The reason I like to do live streams is I like to coach because I like to give you guys free value. But if I want to continue to give you guys value, I need to be the observer. I need to be the listener. I need to be learning. So I'm constantly like a sponge when it comes to like social interactions. I'm constantly trying to listen, learn. You guys have to understand, like, you guys may think I'm a yapper, but really, when I'm with my friends, like a good friend, I could yap for a little bit. But if I'm in a social situation where I'm like kind of like acquaintances, I'm not yapping. And if I'm in a relationship, romantic, like not like a committed relationship, but just like dating, I'm not yapping at all. Like the girl is literally doing 90% of the talking. Yeah, you guys have to understand that. And that's how it's supposed to be. Just so you know. You are not supposed to, as the dude, you are not supposed to be yapping at all. Okay? Just to understand, I do not do this with a girl I'm attracted to at all. Ever. She's the one talking. Because that's how you need to do it. You guys have to understand that, you know? Maybe the shy comment. Yeah, I get it, shy. But, like, shy, man, like, okay, don't be shy. Like, was the best kid on your sports team shy? No, okay? Like, sometimes people think they're, like, shy, they're born that way, but sometimes you just have to get good at something. You just have to get good at your, like, situation, your social hierarchy. Yeah, don't play victim, exactly. Don't play the victim, man. Don't play the victim. The second you play the victim, it's easy. It's easy in the moment. It's hard in the long run because you play the victim. You decide, no, it's not my fault. God made me this way, and it's very sad, and I feel bad about myself. It's like, okay, go on with that life. Never improve yourself. Yeah, same. A lot of people have commented on why I don't talk out loud, and even though I have participated in multiple debates and speeches, because I need to improve. Yeah, I think I've been told, like, bro, why are you so quiet? And I'm just like, what do you mean? Why am I so quiet? Like, I don't think people need to talk just to talk. This is something I noticed about some people. They can't handle silence, so they need to just start talking about something. They don't really care about what it actually is. They just are like, okay, I'm bored. I need to talk about something because I can't handle this awkward silence. I'm okay with silence. Like, I actually embrace it. I remember this one, oh my gosh, I don't remember who it was, but someone I was dealing with constantly would be would need something, like would need noise or like some sort of like stimulation. I'm like, can't we just like sit in silence? And they're like, no, like I can't handle that. I can't handle just sitting in silence. And I'm just like, that is not okay. Like, I'm telling you right now, if you can't handle sitting in silence for like 10 minutes with no phone, no computer, no distractions, that's not okay. You have completely desensitized yourself to being an actual human being. You are addicted to dopamine. You're addicted to scrolling. You're addicted to whatever. And you got to fix that. So keep that in mind. But, I mean, hey, man. I'm still... Thank you all, everyone, for supporting me in these these streams, man. It's been real good. Also, my Instagram's really doing a lot better. I'm getting a lot more followers on here, a lot more like recognition, and it's been good. I don't know what this is. I don't know why this happened. But yeah, it's been a good couple of days. But yet again, I will tell you, I do need to keep on striving. You know, why do I have so many? Dude, did I get this many subscribers from this specific stream? That's insane. Y'all are insane. I was at 2013 last night. You're trying to tell me I got 17 subscribers from this stream? That's crazy. Thank you, guys. Thank you to whoever subbed. Seriously, this is awesome. I didn't realize how much this stream actually, like, was worth it. Like, low-key. And like I said, anyone wants to check out the Instagram, y'all can. It's in there, too. Honestly, though, I'm probably going to actually end the stream here, to be honest. It's been a really good stream. We got our push-ups in. We talked about, different stuff going on, like different opinions about things, and, yeah. So, it's been very good. No need to thank it. Your live stream is very inactive. Everyone debates from their own experience. Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's what I like to keep. I want to keep the mentality of what you just said. Exactly. I'm actually going to screenshot that. Because that's what I'm saying. Like, I want everyone interacting. I want people to feel comfortable to say opinions that are out there that completely disagree with me. Because then I could argue it. I could be like, okay, like, this is how I feel. So everyone gets everyone's perspective. And like I said, if someone, and this is going to sound really crazy, if someone completely disagrees with me and it actually helps them become a better person, I'm okay with that. I know it's crazy, I know, but at the end of the day, I'm so to the point where as long as it helps the person, I don't care. Jesus loves you, man. Don't forget. I really see you as an older brother. You're a huge role model. Thank you for doing this. Hell yeah, man. No problem. It's always good to have you in the streams, dog. So, hell yeah. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Win the rest of the day. I'll probably start streaming later today, but I got to get some actual business work done, organization done, not so sporadic, high intensity like vibes, more just like, organizational, calm, recent kind of vibes going on. So it's definitely been good, but thank y'all for hopping the stream. Thank y'all for asking questions, giving good insight, giving good, debates, good disagreements, arguments, all the different stuff. We love all of it, and we're accepting of all of it. So hell yeah, good stuff, guys. And yeah, I'll see y'all next one. Peace out.